Ravens at the Browns. You'll be really shocked if I take the Browns in this one, although the Browns fans are getting what they wanted. Jameis Winston playing quarterback because Deshaun Watson's out for the year. The Ravens are a whopping 8.5-point favorite. Short week, had to travel home from Florida. Not a long trip, to Cleveland, the city from whence the Ravens came, over under a 44.5. You've picked Baltimore every week except kickoff night in Kansas City, which was a smart move by you. I was stupid last week in not picking the Ravens, or I would have been 14-1. I suspect you're taking the Ravens this week.
Yeah, of course. Well, you might have been right about your pick last week. Baker Mayfield doesn't throw that ball in the interception. We're going to be in store for a shootout that goes back and forth. That it's going to be like an unbelievably fun game. That kind of derailed it. The Ravens, hey, it's funny. We talk about the Chiefs, and I know you have heard me say this and stuff, like the Chiefs are a defensive team. And what I think everybody's got to get used to is the Ravens are an offensive team. Their defense is not very good. They're not. But they're good enough to stop this Cleveland offense. Now, I do think Cleveland offense will look better with Jameis Winston. I think he's more aggressive. He's a better thrower than Deshaun Watson. He's got a better feel for the game than Deshaun Watson. I mean, Deshaun Watson had no feel for anything. So I honestly think they're going to get a little bump on that side. But still, I just don't think there's enough there. I mean, Nick Chubb is not totally himself. They can't run the ball and be dominant like we've seen in years past. Jerry Jeudy and Njoku are not enough to expose this defense in Baltimore to the way they would like to. And then the other side of the ball is really the matchup. I mean, it's the Baltimore offense, which is the best in football. Run the ball, pass the ball, do whatever. How about to all those people out there that want to always say, oh, Lamar, he's not that good, and he's not really a quarterback and all that. How about he's quarterbacking the best offense in the game and throwing for 300 yards like it's nothing? And you can see when he's got some weapons around him and a system, oh, wow, he looks a lot better than what he looked like under Greg Roman and everything they were doing back then. All right? They're going to have some struggles, though, in this one. The Browns defense is good. I think they'll let them hang around a little bit. Ravens win the game, but it's a little uncomfortable for a while. 27-14. They pull away late as the game goes on.
I'm all in with the Ravens offense, and I don't think anybody can stop them. Lamar running, Derrick Henry on pace to set the single-season rushing record. It helps that it's 17 games. But you know what? Nobody said shit when Eric Dickerson set it with 16 games when it had been 14 games before that.
That's right.
I'm not big on the asterisk. Derrick Henry is great. Lamar Jackson is great. 5 touchdown passes last week, 23-1 against the NFC, which is just uncanny. This is an AFC rival, but still, the Ravens are clearly better, 42-20. The Browns are still the Browns, and they'll continue to be the Browns.
Yo, homies, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's time. The NFL season is here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
You can hit subscribe to get all the weekly picks, plus our Sunday recaps as the games are happening.
Oh, you know it. Nobody does that better than us. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next time on Unbuttoned.